Hello there everyone and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn Revenge Ascendancy playthrough for Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. In the last few episodes we've been getting involved in a pretty constant war with the New Republic. They've got a big fleet coming for us right now, so we're going to see how we do surviving this. The home one is right there. They have a bunch of Mon Calamari cruisers. Let's just zoom out for a second and check out what the whole fleet composition is. So I'm just gonna look at the capital ships right now. So there's 4 Endurance, 3 Nebula, Home 1, 2 MC-80B, or 2 MC-80, not MC-80B. I don't see any MC-80B, 9 Proficient. Okay, so probably 50 decently strong frigates. So let's unpause here and we'll see how we do. I want to stop. Okay, they're all doing hold position. That's good. Let's get you guys up, and I think all of our
new facility is complete.
All of our capital ships do seem to be pretty much leveled up. So, or have their abilities leveled up rather. So, oh, never mind. Gravity bomb, hand intelligence. I kind of want to get that for after the battle, but I really shouldn't be thinking that far ahead. Some of these vanilla sound effects I really want to remove at some point. Okay, you guys are in the wrong place. All my stuff was backwards. The Visby has taken a lot of damage. Once we're able to actually get the Habids in, because the default Sins formation is super similar to like the in-universe description of how the Hapen fleets would organize, I think that'll be really cool to look at. Okay, you guys actually attack that now. I just didn't want the Vigilance gunships to take all the upfront damage, because they're super flimsy, but they put out some really good damage if we can keep them alive. I don't know that the New Republic sent enough for this. Maybe. Okay, let's try to focus down the rest of their capital ships. Let's go with Resilient for you, so you don't get knocked down. I'm sure there's some other stuff that's leveled up, yeah. Arlani. It'd be better to pause this while doing this, but since this is an LP, I'll just... We're down to about half of our original capital ships. We lost 1 or 2 heroes, too. You guys are too far now. Alright. I'm gonna have to turn these guys into, because we weren't getting all of our damage out. Go up to Resilient again. They have more gumping in. They do. Not a lot. One of the things with the New Republic that can sometimes throw you off when you're trying to fight them is that when they do put out the escape pods, it can be harder to keep track of that. So it can look like they have a lot more left than they do. Looks like they're turning around. How are we doing? We're second for fleet still, so so the Imperial Remnant hasn't caught up, which is good. Say goodbye to Govia.
Dissident elements have arrived.
Did they take out all that stuff? Archer drop!
Ascendancy at the ready.
Alright, you guys get in there.
A new
He says we'll get there, but I don't believe him. So yeah, they must have taken out. Hold on, but I'm still third for defenses. Huh. Alright. Well, let's focus on getting out this way.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Got another fleet group coming in.
We have detected unauthorized ships
Or
in
they're
hyperspace.
coming back.
Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Firing turbo releases.
Alright, well we have our other fleet group coming in too, so is this an actual attack? Did you what? Okay.
A new facility is complete.
I'd like to get an auto class there, our space station. Then they can't just take the planet. But okay, you guys get up here. We don't really have any defenses left, so I'm not that concerned about sending our stuff up a little too far. But what I can do on this planet is
The Empire cannot afford.
let's do that, and let's sell some of these guys.
We have detected unauthorized ships in hyperspace.
I'm hoping we have enough military ships, like actual direct combat ships coming in from the other side, that just getting the fleet tenders on this side is going to be enough.
Hyperspace jump complete.
Yeah, you guys move forward a little bit. You might be able to absorb at least a little bit of the damage, because a lot of our capital ships are taking way too much right now.
All guns, fire.
It seems like the Vigilance gunships are doing a lot of damage. And they're really cheap as far as upkeep goes, so we might want to use them a bit more. Just to let us get the most out of our fleet. It's a fairly small map, so we won't have a huge amount of income. Are these mostly Athoni? Okay, they are. So maybe I didn't need this many from, hold on. Alright, here we go.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
I'm gonna get the Indigo to go straight into the middle of the fleet, and I'm gonna try to get it to cast Bulwark. So at least some of these guys can't leave. If we can catch them. We got some smugglers too. Where are you going?
We have detected unauthorized ships in hyperspace.
It looks like they're not leaving, but they did leave Govia. Need more resources. Let's get you back over here. And I guess we can try to rebuild that. There you go. Okay, now that you're back, I want hand intelligence, and I want it here. We're third for fleet now. So the Remnant is here still, somewhere. they're somehow surviving in this
Our
area?
supporting fleet is
Because it looks like
moving
Corellia to Carol is
We have
conquered,
detected unauthorized ships in hyperspace.
maybe? I mean, here, let's
Star Destroyer comms open.
get that going.
A new facility.
Did
is
you just
complete.
really jump in here? Why? These are a bunch of carriers, so I'm not going to worry about that.
Orders confirmed.
Okay, let's get a lot of interceptors for that. What I really should get more of are anti-fighter. Because it seemed like we weren't maintaining fighter superiority very well. It is the New Republic, so I
Empire
should expect
cannot
that.
afford such expenditures at the moment.
Can probably do a little bit better for that. I was hoping the Vigilance would have enough laser damage for
Destroyer
that,
reporting in.
but I don't. I think we should be
Lock batteries
a little
on fire.
safer this way. Yep. I alt-tabbed.
We have detected unauthorized
One of the things
ships
with
in
Sins is
hyperspace.
one of the sides of the window I can just move right out of. It's weird. Alright. Get right in there. I want Resilient. I'm probably going to go with Resilient on most of our Intigos. So I'd rather keep the experience on them. Alright, you get Fire Main Cannon. You have Fire Main Cannon. It's Ascendancy. Let's go with Coordinated Strike. Akbar's
We have
back.
detected
Alright.
unauthorized ships in hyperspace.
I think some of the respawn timers on heroes might be a little low. Or the, not respawn timer, but the delay timer between death when you're allowed to capture them again. Or not this isn't Pokemon. You're allowed to buy them again, recruit them, use them. You know what I mean.
The Empire cannot afford such expenditures at the moment.
Okay, we can get 24 more capital ships. I don't love having you right in the middle, but it seems like everyone else is pretty much dead. Nope, you're not in range. Bulwark is definitely an ability that needs to have a higher range
Destroyer reporting in.
in order to function properly.
We have detected unauthorized ships in hyperspace. Star Destroyer standing by. Firing.
Why are you not retreating?
Dreadnought's cruiser ready.
Okay, I want to get some of you guys over here. See if you can help Sabla. Or actually see if you can help Scythe. Alright, they're pulling off a little bit.
We have detected unauthorized ships in hyperspace.
Get up to 15 of those. Let's get some carry exact or some furrows.
Dissident elements have arrived in our system.
Just get the stragglers. Don't go too far out into the rest of the world. We're actually doing okay with fighters. Once we have our Astronies, our anti-fighters, we should be even better. Nope. There we go. Proficient. I'm going to try to take out this little bit of the fleet. Not the Dauntlesses. They're very tanky, but they're less of a damage threat, and I'm trying to just focus on the damage threats right now. As long as they don't get their abilities off. Alright. Our capital can work on... Let's get 2 phalanx cruisers there. Some warlords.
The Empire cannot afford such expenditures at the moment.
Then we're good.
We have detected unauthorized ships in hyperspace.
Just make sure we have everything we need. Let's get rapid expansion, which we're going to be able to take advantage of once we start taking planets, but Arctic routes is never going to be useful for us on this map. There are no Arctic planets. It's unfortunate for us, but not the end of the world. A lot of their more threatening stuff is gone, and we're at about the same number of capital ships as when we started. We've lost 1 or 2, but we built 1 or 2. Let's get analyze weakness and fire main cannon on you.
Dissident elements have arrived in our system.
Let's get resilient and bulwark, which you're going to use right away. Analyze weakness and another level in fire main cannon.
Ascendancy at the ready.
I'm going to see if I can get you out of here. Alright, there's all our capital ships. I think he made it out okay.
Dissident elements have arrived in our system.
Let's get a couple more of those,
The Empire cannot
just so we can recover more quickly afterwards. There's actually a healing debuff on some ships where if you're being healed already, you can't get healed multiple times at once, which was because there used to be a strategy with the Empire where you would just get an allegiance and a bunch of altors, or a couple of allegiances and a bunch of altors, and all your damage would come from the allegiances, while the altors would spam protect and heal, and it was just kind of annoying. So we wanted to get rid of that. Alright, okay. A lot of escape pods that are trying to escape. They can't. So we're gonna get a little bit of money. I want to make the sort of the escape pod mini game kind of thing a little bit better, a little bit more impactful for the New Republic. If they are able to successfully get an escape pod onto a ship, make it more of an incentivized thing to micro a bit, and make it a little more possible and noticeable. So even just a particle for when they dock will be really helpful for that, and maybe even like a moment of invulnerability. Nothing huge, but just something to make them more impactful. That's just spitballing right now, not something that's actually happening. But how are we doing? We're number 2 for fleet. We're number 1 for capital ships.
Copy that, TACCOM.
Well, this is still an Imperial world. Let's see if we can find the Imperial fleet.
Hyperspace jump complete.
Do we have...
Research complete.
They are staging another jump, or another fleet, at the Empress here, which is pretty much upgraded.
Research complete.
Okay, hold position there.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Do they even have a fleet? Like, they must have a fleet. They were on our thing. Or they were second on the thing for a while. Second for colonization, second for culture, first for research. Okay. Nothing has died. Okay, while this happens, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I'm assuming the New Republic has recovered,
Orders confirmed.
because they are jumping a lot of stuff in that way.
Ready.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Let's move up a little bit. You know what? Let's go straight in for the broadcast centers. See if we can take out all their stuff that way. I'll let the bombers...
Bomber wing reporting.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
You know what? I'm going to try to keep them with
Roger
our
that.
fleet.
Attack vector locked in.
Go for the Golem 3. I'm assuming they have ion cannons, which are going to be a little bit of a problem. What do we have? You guys go in. You don't need to jump together because we already have a fleet there.
An Imperial fleet is
And
under attack. Our supporting fleet is moving to
I'm just going to set them in a hold position so that they don't do anything once they get there that's regrettable.
Heavy cruisers standing by. Firing. All guns fire.
Ready.
I'm going to have to move the Peltis up here,
We'll get there.
because otherwise they're going to be directly in the line of fire, which is not ideal. If we can manage to take down these broadcast centers, we might be able to reduce their bonus, or get rid of their bonus.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Okay, you guys are good now. That one.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Hit that one. Alright.
Orders confirmed.
Copy that, TACCOM.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Okay, we're in here. That is an annoying particle too. You guys are going in. Alright, I'm gonna take you off of hold position because we are engaging them now. Oh. Yeah, let's just local area so they're at
Ready to
least...
receive orders.
Targeting jammer. Razor's Edge. Okay, you're leveled up. You... Emergency shielding. Bulwark. Should have done this a little bit earlier, but... You don't really have that many capital ships here right now. Okay, they're turning around. Even if they're just going to regroup with stuff, we can get in a lot of damage while they're turning around and running.
Star Destroyer.
All right.
comms Open.
Let's progress. Alright, so I think we are going to leave it there for today's episode, so hope you're enjoying the playthrough still, everyone. In the next episode, we'll hopefully be able to finish this battle at Comer, and maybe even start making our way towards taking one of the New Republic's planets completely. Because they do have quite a bit of a fleet left here. We can probably wipe that out, and I don't know how much effort it's going to take for us to kill this Empress, but the stations are pretty strong. So thanks again for watching, everyone, and see you next time. Bye.